To anyone with autism and other disabilities watching this video is for you. This is an important education video on ableism, so enjoy. According to Google, ableism is discrimination, prejudice, and systemic bias against people with physical, mental, or intellectual disabilities, operating on the false assumption that non-disabled people are superior, or that disabled people need fixing. It includes overt discrimination, harmful stereotypes, and subtle, often unintentional, actions that marginalize individuals. Combating ableism requires conscious inclusion, respecting autonomy, and removing systemic barriers. Ableism. +9. Ableism. /A with macron Ableism / Ableism is discrimination, prejudice, and systemic bias against people with physical, mental, or intellectual disabilities, operating on the false assumption that non-disabled people are superior, or that disabled people need fixing. It includes overt discrimination, harmful stereotypes, and subtle, often unintentional, actions that marginalize individuals. Combating ableism requires conscious inclusion, respecting autonomy, and removing systemic barriers. Center for Disability Rights. Center for Disability Rights. +5. Types of ableism. Individual/interpersonal. Personal biases, such as pitying, infantilizing, talking to disabled people like children, or questioning a person's disability. Systemic/institutional. Rules, policies, and environments that exclude disabled people, such as inaccessible buildings, lacking ramps/elevators, lack of braille, or inaccessible digital content. Cultural, media portrayals that represent disability as tragic or inspirational, or using disability as a slur, e.g., "that's so lame." How to combat ableism and be more inclusive. Believe disabled people, believe them when they disclose a disability and listen to accommodation needs. Do not assume a person with a disability is less capable, needs help, or wants to be cured. Be mindful of language, avoid condescending phrases or ableist slurs. Respect autonomy, do not touch mobility devices, wheelchairs, canes, or service dogs without permission. Create accessibility, ensure events are accessible, closed captions, wheelchair access, and avoid using accessible, restricted restrooms. History and origins of the term. Origin. The term ableism was coined in the United States in the 1960s/1970s, and began appearing in literature in the 1980s, gaining prominence with the disability rights movement. History. Historically, ableism is rooted in eugenics and the idea that normal bodies are superior, leading to forced segregation, institutionalization, and sterilization of people with disabilities. Examples of ableism. Assuming wheelchair users also have intellectual disabilities. Using accessible parking stalls or restrooms when not needed. Speaking to a disabled person's companion instead of them directly. Asking invasive, personal questions about someone's medical history. And that's it. That's why I'm against ableism. Ableism is the worst thing that a human being can do. I hope you enjoyed the educational purposes on ableism.